Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Jack's Outdoor Adventures. So today, we just got off of work, and we're going to go on a little fishing trip here in a place called Glades Mill in western Pennsylvania. So come join us for the adventure. We're hoping to hook into a few trout this morning. All right, we'll we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so we're down here now at the lake. We're going to be getting started here. I'm going to start off with some power bait, and we'll see how it goes.
Is that yours?
No, it's not his. Always remember, guys, never go fishing without your cat.
I wish I had a small key line.
So I want to apologize to you guys. So the video quality resolution was not turned up as high as it should have been with the action camera. This was the first time I was ever using that camera. Um, that's why it looks all poor quality, like 720-ish, just because I didn't know I had to turn it up. The other thing I want to apologize for is the audio quality with this camera. It's just unusable. So like Trey here is telling you about the type of pole he's using, uh, when walleye and smallmouth bass and stuff are spawning here in a few weeks, and how we're going to be shooting some videos on that. The other thing he's talking about is his setup, what he's using. He talks about Glades Mill, how many acres it was set up on when it was established, and I can't make out any of it. So I really don't know what all he said, but I figure I'd take this time here at least to do a voiceover to tell you a little bit about what he said. So Glades Mill was built in 1954 and drained in 2011 due to hazardous dam conditions, and it was brought back a few years later. It sits on 150 acres. 50 plus of those acres are the lake itself, and is a quiet destination if you're seeking for bass, trout. I don't know if they put crappie back in it or not. They have some catfish and bluegills and stuff like that. So it's a nice little place to go if you're in Butler, PA. So that's another place you can keep in mind. Also, right here, this is Trey's big catch of the day. As you can see, he's winding. He's winding. Oh, oh, oh! He almost set the hook. Almost, almost. There you go. Oh, 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 oh! Almost, almost. There it is. Oh my goodness! Look at that. The giant sea salad. I'm pretty sure this is actually the only thing Trey pulled in the whole day. Which I can't say I even did that good. So this cat here, we found out before we ended up leaving that someone ditched a cat here. That's why it was so friendly. He kept running up and trying to hang out with us the whole night. Uh, Brad actually ended up taking the cat, and he's currently trying to find a home for it. There's a fish. We got a fish.
On what? Power bait. Nice. Congratulations, bro.
So basically, this was my whole day. I was just sitting there watching my bobber, doing different styles of whether I was letting the bait sink or float. Alright guys, so this episode's going to be a two-parter. So yesterday at Glades Mill was kind of disappointing, as you guys saw. Brad caught the only fish, and honestly, but when we were leaving, there's probably like 30, 40 people at the lake, which isn't a whole lot for that lake. And there's only one other fish caught between all of us. So this is going to be a two-parter episode. This is a different day, and I'm going to title this one probably something like Fishing Western PA First Week of Trout 2022. And we're here today at Bull Creek. It's just me by myself, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully we'll catch some nice trouts today. All right. Talk to you guys in a bit.
So I just want to point out to you guys that it's pretty calm. You know, like there's nothing really going on too much so far. But the longer we're here, the more water action there is. You know, fish are surfacing and stuff. So we're still at one. Hopefully we'll get a lot more. But I'll be honest, it's only been 6 minutes since my last little video clip. So play by ear, go from there. We got one. That's one more than yesterday.
So what happened was I had a bite. I hit the record button real quick, and I accidentally pulled. I was using a night crawler here, and I pulled the bait out of his mouth, so I threw it right back to where it was. And I'm kind of just giving it like a little jig and stuff. One of the big things was that there's other people around me, and I thought it would sound weird me trying to talk to the camera as I'm going through this, as I'm trying to be inconspicuous about me catching fish and stuff. So I pretty much determined, as other people were showing up, that I was going to end up doing a voiceover on this. This is actually the first well, I should say the second fishing video I ever shot, because Glades Mill would have been the first one, which is part of this episode. But I'll do a better job in the future of making sure I get fish on camera, because like right now you can't see me or the fish, and you can only see the fish for maybe a second, and my hand's covering the whole thing. So yeah, that's something I'm going to pay attention to more in the future. Look at that menacing look. That fish doesn't even know what's coming to it. But yeah, like I said, that fish was caught on night crawler. That was the second one I caught of the day. I actually missed two fish earlier because it's hard to record yourself and catch the fish at the same time. You're constantly turning on the camera, hitting record. The cameras don't want to stay on. You know, they turn themselves off. But it's just different things I gotta figure out for the future. But we're getting better, doing better. At least we're catching fish on this day. So I had to completely delete the audio in this one. Another guy showed up, and I guess he knew the other people that were there. He was talking about his daughter's wedding and stuff, and it was just, yeah, you guys aren't going to want to hear what they were saying. So I completely got rid of the audio in this clip. But this is the third fish. I caught that one on power bait, and yeah, I ended up tangling up with another guy's line. That's why I kind of ended that clip a little bit earlier than I should have. It was kind of just a mess. So here I thought I was getting a bite off of orange power bait, and I was, but the fish munched on it a little bit and then it just spit everything out, and I never caught it.
So here's the thing, guys. So I left that spot. There's too many guys and I wasn't catching anything there. So the big thing is a lot of this is going to be filmed with the little, I call it GoPro. It's not a GoPro, but you get the idea. So I stopped at the truck, ditched the pole. Obviously I lightened up a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna walk maybe about half mile, 3/4 of a mile, mile tops, and I'm probably gonna end up using most of this. I'm only gonna come in and out, show you guys like the spot where we're like, okay, this is where we're at, blah 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 blah, and if I catch anything. And that's really gonna be about it. I'm gonna be putting away the big camera, just because I don't know how much battery life is left on it, and how practical it's going to be at this point to keep setting it up, take it down, set it up, take it down, when I'm going to be moving every 10 minutes. Alright, I'll bring you guys back.
So this was the next spot I fished. I was casting up over there in that corner and letting it drift down through all this. Like I said, I didn't know that the audio quality was being destroyed by the action camera at this point, so that's why I'm just doing a voiceover on all this stuff, just telling you what I said. And up there by those trees, I'll get it up. I'll show you here in a second, but I'm actually right there. That's another hole I fished. I didn't catch anything. I actually didn't put that part on camera because there wasn't a place for me to do it. This is the third hole I fished. I caught no fish out of any of these holes. I actually saw a fish in this one, but as soon as my line hit the water, it just scattered. It was just terrified of everything, so there wasn't any point. Again, I used power bait and a night crawler. Right here, I'm trying to tell you that there's 2 or 3 more holes up above me, and I actually fished for 45 minutes between those two scenes, even though it doesn't seem like it. And basically, I'm telling you that there's probably only a handful of fish up there. They're all super spooked from being fished so hard this week. Bull Creek was not stocked the way that I was told it was, and I just felt like I was going to be wasting my time the rest of the day there trying to catch them, because it was getting later in the day. They're not biting at this point, and that I probably wasn't going to make it out again this week. So this is where I was telling you guys, hey, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your next adventure until we see each other again. Well, I'll see you guys later. So if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And if you don't like it, hit the like button twice. Make sure I know that you don't like it. If you really don't like it, hit it 3 times. But yeah, I mean, for this adventure, we're done, and just enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time.